Are the Bears finally gearing up to extend their star player? Hi, I'm Andy. I'm here with Chicago Bears React, your new home for all things Chicago Bears. We're going to be covering pregame, postgame, all of the news coming out of Halas Hall. We're going to be speaking every single day leading up to the draft. We're going to look at what is the actual news coming out of insiders from Halas Hall, from Soldier Field, from all over the NFL related to the Chicago Bears. So that way you can come here for every last bit of information you'll ever need. Now, we could dive into the quarterback. We could look at the coach. We could look at so many different aspects of the Chicago Bears that I think everybody's excited to talk about. But I want to start with a player that I think is the best player on the Chicago Bears right now, and that is Jaylon Johnson. Now, Jaylon Johnson, as we all know, has balled out his entire career in Chicago. He has locked down his side of the field. And other than interceptions, I think everybody's been thrilled to have him on the team. But the interceptions has been a big sticking point, and this has been something that we've been hearing rumblings out of Halas Hall all season long, that there was a really contentious extension discussion going on between Poles and Jaylon Johnson's agent regarding how much money Jaylon Johnson's worth. Now, Jaylon Johnson has contested that he is worth top dollar. He is worth whatever is going to be paid the top cornerback salaries in the NFL. That's where he thinks he's at. Well, he had one interception over 3 seasons to start his career. That's not exactly top cornerback money. But then the 2023-24 season came in, and Jaylon Johnson, my God, he has been playing like a man possessed. He's increased his interceptions to 4 this year, and so a little bit better than his first 3 seasons. But I think the big one is he leads all cornerbacks, according to PFF, in passer rating allowed, with an opponent passer rating against him of 25.6, which is absolutely insane. People don't even bother trying to throw to that side of the field. And so we had an exciting announcement that came out of Halas Hall this past week, where Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles called Jaylon Johnson and others into the conference room for just a quote-unquote meeting. And if we take a look here, Jaylon Johnson, you're going to see him on the left side in the blue sweatshirt, the black hat, closest to the screen, and obviously Matt Eberflus there standing up. And Matt Eberflus is seemingly talking about, maybe let's take a look at the Packers-Vikings tape, whatever. Jaylon Johnson has no idea why he's here. And then all of a sudden, Matt Eberflus is like, wait, what's that? And that's the moment Jaylon Johnson found out that he made the Pro Bowl. Now watch Ryan Poles and Jaylon Johnson right here. Tell me that is a hug between two men who hate each other, who have had a contentious offseason and then season of negotiations. I don't see it. I really don't. I see two men who show each other mutual respect and admiration. And ultimately, when I saw this video, the first thing I thought is, we're good. Like, these guys are going to work it out. Jaylon Johnson has said repeatedly he wants to stay in Chicago. And I look at that and I say, that's a GM who's proud of his player. That's a GM who has the respect of his player. And now Jaylon Johnson, frankly, has shown he's worth the money that he's asking for. And so I think a deal is going to get done. I expect it to get done quicker than people expect. And ultimately, I think the Pro Bowl is going to be the big sticking point. Now, Jaylon Johnson can show. He's like, I can intercept the pass. I can lock down a side of the field better than any cornerback in the NFL. And I've been rewarded by the fans, by the coaches, by the players as, being recognized as a top 2 cornerback in the NFC. And so I think we should all be excited. I'm really looking forward to this next season, and especially with the defense, which we've all seen the progress. But I think with Jaylon Johnson there locking things down on his side of the field, I think we can expect to see a frightened NFC North. The Lions will not be having Ben Johnson. he's going to be gone. Whether it's Tepper down in Carolina just sending a blank check, or one of these other teams offering Ben Johnson an exciting head coaching opportunity, the Lions are going to regress big time on the offensive side of the ball. And the Packers and the Vikings, I don't know what you can expect from those two teams, but I don't think any of them are going to be excited to face that Bears defense. And I think we're going to be looking at a pretty exciting 2024-25 season. So tomorrow night, Bears-Packers. Very excited. I will be here to give just kind of a live reaction to the game. And I would be remiss if I didn't say, bear down.